guys, Juliana Jules here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be telling you about the tattoos that I have and some of my regrets. So I think I have about 6 or 7 tattoos. We'll figure that out by the end of the video. Stay tuned for after the intro. Okay guys, so I will start off by telling you about the first tattoo that I got. This tattoo I got when I was 16 years old. And I remember specifically it was the year that Ja Rule's album came out called Pain is Love. So I decided to flip that around to Love is Pain. And then I got like a little heart with tears or whatever. And it's right here on my left breast. I'm not sure if you can see that. I'll be putting them up on the screen. So this was the first one that I got, and you know, being 16, it was bootleg, okay? I went to someone's house that was doing tattoos out of their house. I think at the time I paid maybe $40 Canadian. This was back in probably 2001, 2000, somewhere around there. So I got that, but this one I don't regret it too much because it's in a place where it's not really seen unless like I wear like a tankless, not tankless, like a tube top or whatever. Yeah. The second tattoo that I got, which is a major regret, guys, this is written in Chinese. I don't read or speak Chinese, okay? I just picked it off a design that was up on the wall. At the time, I knew what it meant. And over the years, I just forgot. It was a few years ago, someone's like, oh, what does your tattoo mean? And I'm like, I don't know, you know? And I've asked co-workers that, you know, that are Chinese and speak the language, and they don't know what it means. So if they don't know, how the heck am I supposed to know? You know, because Chinese, their symbols, they have like the old ones and the newer ones or whatever. So I think they knew the newer, something like that. I can't remember how the story goes. But this one for sure, I'm going to do a cover-up. I'm just not sure what the cover-up's going to be yet. Probably sunflowers, because I love sunflowers. So maybe a sunflower cover-up. I'm not 100% sure yet. The next one I got, I believe, I have one on my back, but it's kind of hard to show you. Is it this? I don't remember what. I'll take a picture and I'll show you guys. It was basically when my grandmother died, I got like a plaque, you know, to remember her by, because she was my backbone, you know, and that's why I chose to put it on my back. I remember that day she was dying, and I was here and she was in St. Vincent, and I'm on the phone talking to her, and it just gibberish that she was saying. I don't even remember what exactly she was saying, but it didn't make sense because at that moment, her body was shutting down. And I'm bawling, my aunt's bawling, but let's not go into there, you know, because I don't want to get emotional on tape. But that's why I got the tattoo, because of her, to remember her by. Guys, so my next tattoo is this one on my arm here. And it's basically my daughter's first name and her date of birth down at the bottom. And I had left this huge space here because I was supposed to go back and eventually get her picture done, and I started to have trust issues. I'm like, what if they don't do the picture properly? Then I'm stuck with it, kind of thing. And I was being cheap too as well. So the years have gone by and I've never gotten it done, and I've had 3 more kids since then. So eventually I'm going to, you know, figure out a design to incorporate my other 3 kids' names in there and their date of birth, and, you know, get that one done properly. So this one isn't a major regret at all. It's just that the space that I left, and, you know, so just some touch up and, you know, add my other kids' names. The next one is these 2, because I got them both at the same time. I was in Ocho Rios, Jamaica on vacation, and I decided to get it done there because it's cheaper. Could have been the wheat brownies too, but that's a whole other story. So this one here is supposed to be the Libra scales because, you know, according to the horoscope table, I'm a Libra. Some of them say I'm a Virgo, some say I'm a Libra, but majority say Libra, so that's what I'm going with. So it's supposed to, these are the scales of justice or whatever. But I totally regret this one, guys. Totally. Because it kind of looks like a religious symbol, which is it shouldn't be. And the face isn't even done properly. And it's not centered. You know, it's more to this side, like under my arms. And I just regret this. I don't even know if I can cover this up or what I'm going to cover it up with because it's so big. The next one here is the Vinci flag, which when I showed the guy the picture, I didn't realize until after that it was kind of like twisted. And that's exactly how he put it on my arm, which I wasn't trying to get it done like that. I was just showing it to him to say, this is what the Vinci flag look like. These are the colors, you know? So I don't even know if I can get this covered up. Well, I can, but could I get it covered up with a bigger flag? I'm not sure. Like the colors are not even on there properly. Like it's supposed to be blue. This sort of looks blue. The yellow look, you know, all right. But the green look like a washout green, you know? And the diamonds in the middle, it's just, I'm just not happy with it at all. So this is a major regret. And one thing about tattoo artists, they always say, oh, I don't, like colors don't show up good on dark skin. I've seen people that are, you know, darker complected than me and their colors show up just fine. So I don't know what that's about. So any tattoo artist that tells someone of a darker, you know, black or whatever with darker complexion, oh, colors don't, it's not true. You just have to find the right tattoo artist to mix and blend the colors properly, you know, to make it work. The next one I believe is, so I've talked about the one on my breast, you know, this one with my daughter's name, the Chinese one, the one on my back, which I'm going to put a picture in. And the next one after would be the date I got married, which isn't a regret, because I don't wear jewelry. Like if you see my videos, I don't wear earrings or anything because wedding rings, you know, normally when you're doing dishes, you tend to take them off, put them on the counter, and they get lost and whatever. You know, I just can't be bothered with that. So I never got one. I never wanted one. So this just has my wedding date. It says till death, and then June 23rd, 2015. 23 is my favorite number. You know, I'm September 23rd. My husband's April 23rd. So, you know, 23 had to be in the thing. So I had to make sure that was, and then my daughter was born November 22nd, my youngest daughter. And I'm like, you couldn't just wait an extra day? You know, I was complaining that I wanted her here, but then you came to 20, you could have just waited that extra day, you know? But yeah, those are my tattoos and some of my regrets and some tips, guys. If you're going to get a tattoo, be ready to invest the money. If you want a good tattoo artist, you want good quality work, be prepared to pay the money. My father always told me the cheap becomes expensive. And these are things you should not mess around with. Because imagine when I'm, you know, I'm old, you know, if I'm like 60, 80, 100, whatever, if I'm that lucky, and my skin starts to sag and if I could go back, I probably wouldn't get, you know, I wouldn't have tattooed up my skin, but it's already done. So all I can do is to fix the ones that I have. I don't know if I'm going to get any new ones. Maybe, maybe not. I'm just going to, you know, touch up the ones that I have, clean them up, you know, make them look proper. And yeah, as I was saying, if you're going to get a tattoo, you know, nowadays, there are a lot of them on Instagram, on Facebook. They have their websites. Look at the work that they've done. If you can even talk to people that they've, you know, gotten their work done with them before, do that. And be prepared to spend, you know, a good penny. Because these days, good tattoo artists, their work costs. You know, their work costs. So be prepared to spend. And yeah, and just make sure you know what you want. Because once it's there, it's going to cost even more money to do a cover-up. So, you know, be committed to what you want and just research who you're going to choose to do it. And that's my tattoo story, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you've made it this far, make sure to give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, guys. Share, you know, tell a friend, let people know that I'm here. And I'm here to stick around, hopefully, depending on how things go. We'll see. Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.